Forestry education and nature conservation have been two passions for husband and wife John and Teresio Masao. John was appointed the first conservator of the Quilambero Nature Reserve. Upon his retirement, Teresio became a successor. At the time, John realized the best way to save the nature reserve was to involve the local communities.
That is where I found that the best way that could conserve the forest was to put hives in the forest.
With beehives made by the local communities on the periphery of the reserve and the government hives further into the reserve, the bees came, honey was being produced, and the reserve was protected. Once the local communities started harvesting the honey, they faced challenges of marketing it.
I started buying the honey that they were producing and started packing in small bottles.
When they retired from their government positions, John and Teresio were looking for something to do to fill their time. With their knowledge of beekeeping and honey harvesting, they created their own company, TEJO Honey.
Instead of staying idle, we decided to continue with what little we have been doing while working with the government. And now we started to make our small enterprise a strong one.
There was a big demand of honey, particularly the stingless bees honey.
John and Teresio started their own apiary of stingless bees in their backyard.
And then we proceeded with looking for partners who can assist us in opening our eyes on how to improve our business. So the TELAD came in and sensitized us on how to improve our business.
With the guidance of the advisors from the TELAD project, the packaging of TEJO Honey improved. Sealed containers with new labeling made their products stand out on store shelves.
Before I get involved with TELAD, sales per day were very minimum.
Training sessions on markets and marketing, record keeping, financial issues, advertising, as well as brochures and business cards allowed John and Teresio to look at new ways to improve the business of TEJO Honey.
They've been also advising us to look for various financial supports from banks, from different people who can assist us in trying to improve our business.
It all comes down to the partnership that John and Teresio have with each other.
From the beginning, she has been a very, very good advisor to me. Whenever I'm doing anything, I usually get her advice before I indulge myself into any business. When we were starting this issue of beekeeping, we had to sit down and discuss. And Teresa, she's very good in advising. And that's why I like my wife.
If John was not my husband, and if I was told that John wants to do a business with you, and if I know John's character the way I know him now, I would really go for him, because he has all traits, all the qualities, all the characters of being an entrepreneur.
Today, TEJO Honey employs 5 people, 2 on a full-time basis and 3 on a contract basis. This growth is a result of working with the TELAD project.
We have others who are not directly involved in the day-to-day business, but they are working with us. There are people who are making the hives, carpenters, and these carpenters, we are also paying them, and that is an employment created to them.
The business is growing and the market is getting bigger. Through the efforts of the TELAD project, Teresio has been able to travel to various exhibitions to promote TEJO Honey.
One of the exhibitions which was supported by TELAD was the one at Juakali in Kampala, where I took my products, and I was the winner of that exhibition.
Before working with the TELAD project, TEJO Honey was selling roughly 60 units per month. Now their sales have risen by 300 to 400%. Their 5-year plan is well defined. They see themselves having at least 200 stinging beehives and more than 100 stingless beehives in full operation. John also wants to train beekeepers in the area. These people will use tools and practices to harvest honey properly, ensuring a top quality product. John not only is looking at the company, he is also looking at the community as a whole.
We join hands so that we can have a common talk in searching for market. That is what I'm looking for in 5 years to come. And I will be happy to see the company flying with flying colors.
Teresia and John may be retired, but they are showing no signs of slowing down as TEJO Honey continues to grow.